That's a boy. The nurse shouted loudly inside the operation theatre, and my mother smiled. This is how I came into existence, into this new world. Life is nothing but a roller coaster ride. The fun doesn't begin when you're at the top. It in fact begins during the unexpected turns and transitions. So as every roller coaster ride has a smooth start, mine was a bit different. Namaste, Toastmasters and guests.
Namaste.
Born and brought up in Bangalore, I always admired people who could captivate the audience just by using their voice. So here I am today, taking my first step to embark on this journey of becoming an effective public speaker. During my early childhood days, I had an intense passion for playing cricket. So I went up to my dad one day and asked him if I could go for the cricket selections that was happening in my school back then. He told no. When I asked him but why not, his only reply was, cricket is a dangerous game. So as any other kid would do, I cried and cried and cried for almost 3 days. After about a week, when I finally calmed down, my dad came up to me and told, I won't allow you to play cricket, but you can either choose to play between badminton or football. Since there was already a football team in my school, I decided to play football. Just after 10 minutes of me playing football with some of the seniors in my school, I came back running to my house and told my dad, I can't play football. Everyone over there is kicking my legs and no one even passes the ball to me. My dad laughed, looking at the anxious expression on my face, and told, son, this is the beauty of football. I didn't quite understand the meaning of the statement back then, but now it makes a lot more sense. Fast forward a few years, after relentlessly playing football, I got the privilege to be the captain of my school's football team. After participating in multiple events and tournaments and being able to take my team over to the winning side, a lot of appreciation started coming from everywhere. It felt like I was on top of the world. Suddenly, on one fine day, you know how when you're in your teens, Cupid fires an arrow at you and then it strikes you and you have a crush for someone. But in my case, Cupid was not firing any arrows. Instead, he was firing a Michigan at me. When the intense preparations for the annual day function was going on in my school, my English teacher came up to me and told, you seem to be a personality kind of person. So I thought to myself that I would be given a marvelous character to be enacted in front of a huge audience. But to my surprise, I was given a voiceover artist for Hercules. After all the events that took place in the annual day functions, I was awarded the best voiceover artist for Hercules. After lots of turns and transitions, I chose science stream. Those 2 years, 11th and 12th. The amount of people who put a lot of efforts is tremendous. I could too, but was unable to clear the JEE exam. I was very disappointed, but my parents were not, because they knew how I had prepared. After that, the thing comes, admissions into engineering colleges. Well, let me tell you, it's a humongous task, especially when you are from general category, a boy, and have average grades like mine. For my grades, I would either get a degree in top tier colleges or I had to choose a moderately good college with a degree of my liking. So I chose the latter. Those 2 years out of the 4 years went in a blink of an eye. I got engaged in various clubs, various activities, went on a solo trip, traveled with friends, did all sorts of masti and all sorts of things which are not supposed to be done. Not in an impractical. All in all, life is a roller coaster ride. It has its ups and downs, lefts and rights, and sometimes it can take a 360-degree turn also. So be ready for change because change is the only constant in life. This was a trailer of my life. Now it might seem that like my teacher told, I might be a personality kind of person. So if anyone is interested to know more about my personality, I'll be seated right there. Thank you.